Nuno, an emotional day for the club. You spoke about Billy Bonds before the game, but there were some really moving tributes before the match and during the game, during the stands as well, weren't there? What are your reflections on that?
Yeah, we try to honor the memory of Billy Bonds, someone that means a lot for us as a club. And you can feel the mood was of sadness. Everybody got affected by the news. My thoughts with the family. My thoughts are with the fans that have a chance to see him. Unfortunately, I didn't have the chance to meet him, but I got all the information what Billy Bonds means for us, the desire, and it's someone that's gonna stay forever because it's someone that made almost 800 appearances for West Ham. That's a number that is most irrepeatable.
On the pitch, obviously the game's ended in a disappointing defeat, but what were your reflections on the game? It looked like we matched them for large parts.
Yeah, I think we start well. First half was good. We got in behind. We create spaces. The accuracy of the final pass, the cross, and the shot was not there. We should have done better, but we were in control. And even the second half, the moment that we concede is a spell that we had good control of the ball, and it comes from a throw-in. Distances, we should be more aggressive on the box. But till the end, we keep fighting, we keep believing. We had a good chance. But nothing to say about the effort, nothing to say about desire that we put in the game. And this is part of our progress that we want to try and improve and reflect on this one and go for the next one.
You just spoke to Jarrod about Lucas's red card. Was that just a bubbling up of frustration at some decisions made by the referee today, do you think?
Look, I've been asking, I understand your question. Everybody's going to ask me about this, but I think I should speak with Lucas first before I make any kind of comment.
And you referenced the fight and the desire in the team. Be working hard now ahead of Thursday going to Manchester United. Quick turnaround?
It's a quick turnaround, and we're going to have 2 games in a short period that will require a lot of effort from us. And we have to give a good answer, which I expect it can happen.
Brilliant. Thanks for your time. Cheers, Neil. Jarrod, you obviously spoke before the game about the late Billy Bonds and paid tribute to him, but there were some really moving tributes before and during the game. I just wondered if you could reflect on those today.
Yeah, like I said before, I think it's a reflection of what people see him in this club and what he's done, the history that he's had, and the name that he's had created for himself. And I think the tributes and the messages that there will be on social media are all fully justified because what a legend. And like I said, all our thoughts go to his family, his closest ones, and you saw the support for him today.
I think you said before the game about obviously being the captain in his shoes that he wore back in the day. Is he someone that you have looked up to in the past? Obviously, when you took on the armband, and what an honour was it to lift the shirt and put it in front of his stand today?
Yeah, no, I mean little things like that. Speak volumes about him in front of the stand that's named after him. It was only right, and those little things to remember him by, I think, is really special for the club to stand by.
Just on to the game then, it's obviously ended in a disappointing 2-0 defeat, but matched the team for large parts, I think. What was your reflection of the game?
Yeah, no, I thought we'd done okay. We're playing against a really good side. Thought we limited them, and then they go a goal up, and then probably more disappointed with my chance that it didn't go in. I think on another day that can go in, and it's a different result. But yeah, still fresh. Obviously, a lot went on. A lot at the end of the game, as well with a red card.
Just on that red card, then, was that just a bubbling of frustration with a few decisions throughout the game?
Listen, I don't know. I was trying to speak to Lucas on the pitch. I think his first kind of what he was annoyed about was the first yellow card. I think he thought that he was speaking to Mateus and the referee gave him a yellow card. So, I was trying to speak to the referee and fight Lucas's corner to say what's the first yellow card for. He didn't really understand it. And then obviously Lucas is passionate and he was frustrated about it. So, I'm trying to talk to the referee. I got Lucas in my ear and I'm trying to, do both of them. Or maybe I could have done more to help Lucas. But in that situation, I think Lucas was obviously really passionate about, his feelings and, there's probably no calming him down. And, now it's disappointing because we're without him for the game on Thursday when he's a big miss for us. But, these things happen in football. Like I said, maybe I could have dealt with it a little bit better and helped Lucas. But, I thought I was trying to speak to the referee and, try and help Lucas to find out why he got that first yellow card.
Now we do move on to Thursday, don't we, and try and get the wins and the unbeaten runs going again.
Yeah, no, listen, we don't want today to be, a real stumbling block. It can happen against a really good side, but, in December we know there's lots of games coming up, lots of points up for grabs, and last time at Old Trafford we had a good performance and a good result, so we have to go there with the same mentality and the same belief.
Thanks for your time, Jarrod. Cheers. Well, Freddie, a frustrating and disappointing result in the end, but before we get on to the game, just obviously a very emotional day for everyone here at the club. Someone who's come through the academy, Billy Bonds, is obviously someone that you will have looked up to a lot coming through the ranks.
Yeah, of course, devastating news. When we found out before the game, it was, especially for me as part of someone that has come through the academy, Billy Bonds was such a role model to everyone involved with West Ham, and everyone in the academy looked up to him as a figure. And yeah, I hope his family were proud of the minute applause that we gave today in the stadium. But yeah, just a real upsetting day for the family and everyone involved at West Ham.
You could feel that emotion around the ground, couldn't you? Before the game, obviously lots of chanting, the minutes of applause, and then chants throughout the game as well. Did you feel that as players, that extra emotion?
Yeah, of course. It was quite upsetting when anyone involved in the club unfortunately passes away, but to have such a great example of what West Ham is in Billy Bonds and the amount of time and appearances he made for the club, I keep saying he's a great example for everyone and someone that everyone looks up to.
Just onto the game then, Freddie, obviously ended in a 2-0 defeat, but you matched Liverpool for large periods of that game, it seemed like. So yeah, is there lots of frustration after that in the dressing room?
Yeah, frustration is definitely the word. Second half, I feel like we definitely had more of a chance of pulling something back. Obviously, Liverpool are a good side. We knew that coming into the game, but we all felt that today was a great chance for us to get 3 points on the back of 3 good results that we've had in the last 3 games. So yeah, really disappointing coming into the change room. Yeah, everyone was just really frustrated with the result.
That first goal sort of seemed to come after a bit of West Ham pressure. Did it sort of come at the wrong time and turn the game in its head a little bit, do you think?
Yeah, maybe, but I feel like whenever you concede, it's just a matter of how you react, and I feel like we reacted well. A lot of the time we were in their half, we had the ball, and I think it was just that last ball, that last bit of end product that would have hurt Liverpool. But yeah, today wasn't meant to be, but there was a lot of fight in the team, and just really frustrated and annoyed with the end result.
Like you said, positive to take, and just on yourself, Freddie. Obviously, still, it's another start for you in the team. People have come and gone out of that midfield, but you sort of stayed consistent in that over the last few weeks. How are you feeling? And obviously, going up against Liverpool's midfield is the sort of challenge that you want, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you want to play. I wanted to play in all the games, but I think the emotions after the game are never the same when you lose, and to lose today where we thought we had a good chance of getting 3 points on the back of their form and the back of our form, I feel like playing wasn't the first thing in my mind. It was just a matter of whoever played was to get the 3 points, and unfortunately that wasn't the case today.
Another chance to go again quickly. A midweek battle, trip up to Manchester United.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Great opportunity for us again to make a statement in the league, and we're definitely ready to go. We just need to learn and come back from today and correct the things that needed to be corrected, and we'll go again.
Thanks for your time, Freddie. Cheers.